Hello, everybody. It's Becky. I'm back. Oh, what is happening? The computer was just glitching. I hope that was just on my end and not on your end. Oh boy, hold on. Are we good? Yes. Looks good on my end. Actually, I don't know if it's good on my end. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Sometimes weird things happen, don't they? My computer was just looked like it was spazzing out for a second, which, maybe the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So here I am. I'm Becky. I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and most of the platforms. I'm also a consignment seller. So that means in addition to selling my own things for resale, I also have consignment clients and I take in their items and I process them, get them on my spreadsheet so that I can then photograph and list them and then sell them so that we can all make some money. And I have a gigundo haul from this weekend that I'm still processing. And you guys are coming along for the ride. So I'm trying to hold myself really accountable to shipping away at it a little bit every single day. And so that's why I opted to come on here and share the fun and sit with you guys, and maybe YouTube can keep me company while I'm going. So if anyone's watching live, feel free to jump in and say hello and let me know who you are, where you're at, what you're working on. And if you're watching this after the fact, hello, and feel free to do the same. But I'm jumping right in. So what I have done from this haul is I just took the bags and I dumped one of them out on the floor, and that's where I'm at. So I'm just working from my pile on the floor. And on my spreadsheet, I just have to itemize everything I take in so it doesn't get confused and mixed up with somebody else's things. So here we go. Have my spreadsheet up. I have my pile. First item is Janie and Jack, a little boy's size 5 cardigan sweater. Red knit cardigan sweater 5. It is button front. I have sold this almost identical little sweater before in a navy blue, but it was, I want to say, Gap brand, and I feel like it sold for like $20. Guess I'm not going to stop here and check. This shirt is funny. I'm going to show you in a second. So if you watched my last few videos, there was a lot of men's stuff in this haul. This is just an odd shirt. I don't understand it. Okay, it says, guess where I've been. Arkansas. I guess it's trying to be funny, like, where in Arkansas? Oh, okay. See, I sell it all, so sometimes I have some of this odd stuff here. Speaking of Arkansas, did you guys watch that? I think it was Arkansas, that special about the Duggar family from TLC, 19 Kids and Counting, I think is the name of the show. I just watched that. So I do a lot of my listing at night if I haven't gotten it done for the day. Oh, wrong line. I forgot to tab down. Okay. And so when I list at night, I try to watch something or put something on in the background that will keep me kind of focused a little bit so that I don't fall asleep. Occupational hazard, right? And my computer, what is going on with this computer? Oh my goodness. Oh, it's trying to Chromecast. That's not what we want. Oh, it has like this, my mouse is kind of flickering. I think I might be asking it to do too much. My poor computer, have I put too much on your plate? Are you freaking out at me? There we go. Okay, much better. Sorry, y'all. So I was watching the Duggar special. gosh, I forget what it was called. It was called something about smiles. It was like Behind the Smiles or something. Um, this is a CNC California super soft green polo button neck, size medium. So the show is basically taking the Duggar family and kind of sharing what really was going on. And shame on me for like being ignorant. And not that I used to watch. I actually did watch the show like somewhat regularly when it was on. I had no idea. I just thought that they were like a nice, lovely homeschool family. Oh, how nice. And all of the kids are so well behaved. And little did I know that it was part of like a religious semi-cult situation. I don't would say it's a cult, but they were like restrictive on what you could watch and listen to. And I feel like anytime any kind of organization tries to limit access to information, that's kind of where in my definition, it's cult-ish. By the way, since we're bouncing all over, because that's how I do. Look at this. This all came to me like there's just stacks of it all folded. Like I feel like this gentleman just took things like out of his drawer, gave it to his auntie, and then she put it in bags for me. So it's all like well cared for. The last thing was just a t-shirt. And I don't have any basis for what those will sell for. So I might have to put like a bundle together and try to get like more. I'm not going to list each individual t-shirt. This is a nice long button front shirt. I don't want to waste my time. I need to be really careful with that. Even though I have all these onesies and twosies to sell, that can be super time consuming. What brand? This brand is called Calibrate. Never heard of that one. Although that's not saying much since I don't sell a ton of menswear. This is green, black, plaid, flannel. So back to the Duggars, which got us, we started talking about that from the Arkansas. Man, that expose, I think it was Netflix. If it's worth a watch, just seeing like, gosh, how does this kind of stuff happen? And basically the people of the church were like exploiting the Duggar family almost to try to get like their message out to the masses through TLC. So like TLC was like inadvertently like helping to promote this church, which I feel like they have a obligation to the public to make sure that they're like encouraging good content for great, like who's behind the Duggar family, like who is this organization? Not that they were ever really touting their they never touted that church. I can't remember if it was actually classified as a religion or if it was like an educational organization for homeschooling or how it was classified. So I never felt like I was being like preached to, which is I guess why I didn't even know that was a thing. Shame on me. How cool this shirt is. It's got like two-tone. It's got a darker collar and pocket, and then everything else is that chambray blue. Anyway, I was completely slim, medium, J. Crew, Oxford. I was completely floored when I watched this, and I was like, "What? I've been living in ignorance all this time. Shame, shame." Anyway, enough about that. Not that I'm being all political or anything. It just that was the show I watched a couple days ago, and it was interesting. It definitely kept me awake enough to get my listings done. There were like 5 episodes, maybe. Let me know if you guys have seen what I'm talking about or if I'm just rambling about a show that nobody knows about. I think it just came out. You know how Netflix says like people are watching or this is trending or whatever, you know. All right, speaking of weird shirts, look at this one has what is it? State of Texas. Woo! Oh, it's super soft. Let's see. You know, weird sells on eBay, size large. Gosh, I don't know. Made in Mexico. Something about this tag has like a vintage vibe. I wonder. Huh. yellow, Texas, state, soft, short sleeve shirt, size large, did I say? So ways to tell vintage in t-shirts is like single stitching versus double stitch. Yeah, this looks modern. There's something about that tag. Definitely had a vintage vibe. You guys know I'm a consignment seller and I do sell quite a bit of vintage for two of my is it three? Three of my consigners give me vintage to sell, and I love it. It's so cool. It's fun to get to learn new things, but it means that sometimes I'm out of my comfort zone. But I've had to learn quite a bit about um, vintage in particular, tags, stitching, like other ways to identify. Actually, basically, I kind of know most of the stuff that they give me as vintage, but every once in a while they'll slip something by me, and I have to do my research. This is Old Navy extra large. What would you call this print? It's kind of like a little bit of like an Aztec. I'm trying to figure out other distinguishers. It's an extra large, short sleeve. Uh, How do I distinguish that black and white pattern shirt in an extra large from Old Navy from all of the others that are in my closet right now? Oh, here's another location shirt. So this tag is cut. It doesn't look like the other tag. This one is from Tennessee. What's that song? Tennessee? Was that like Snoop back in the day? Am I embarrassing myself for not knowing? Orange. Tree graphic. Short sleeve shirt. That one I'm not too worried about because when's the next time I'm going to get an orange Tennessee graphic t-shirt? I do think that those will sell pretty well though because it's kind of unique in that sense. This just made a noise when it hit. Ooh, you hear that? Ooh, listen, you can make music while. How cool! I don't think it's intended to be a musical shirt, but this detail, they're metal. How fun. Ooh, they're like little symbols. Can you guys hear that? Fun. What is this material called? I see this all the time. How it's like crimped together and then like when you expand it, the pattern comes out. I would love to know, like, actually, I guess it doesn't really matter because this is going to sound egotistical, but if I don't know what it's called, who's to say that the average person is going to know what it's called? And what I'm getting at here is if I need to list something and I want to put like a distinguishing word so that somebody can search it and look for it by name, and if I sell a ton of things and I'm constantly steeped in the world of fashion, cuts, styles, all that stuff. And if I do this for a living and I don't know the name, should I assume that mass America is going to know what it's called? Number one. Second of all, is someone actually searching for crinkle, crimple, dyed, whatever you want to call it, or should I just let that ship sail? Oh, I'm feeling something sticky. Oh, it's like stuck together. That was like this residue from like a label. Hope that comes out in the wash. This is a really beautiful shirt. It also has like this kind of lacy, right here is like lace. It all kind of comes together. The brand is Live and Let Live, One World, extra large. Extra large. I'm going to call it the symbol shirt. And I call that embellishments. So I need to introduce this reseller, this consigner, to my other consigner because they all, she wears the same brand. She wears extra large, Live and Let Live. Oh, and look, Apartment 9 is the next thing she wears. My other consigner wears a lot of Apartment 9. These are, so I wouldn't even, what is Apartment 9? Is that Kohl's? this sweet little flutter situation. That is really cute around the neck and down. So extra large. Did I say that? Yeah. Pink, black, sheer, overlay, ruffle, pattern. So Kohl's, I would not, I wouldn't even classify that as a mall brand. I would just call that like a lower tier brand. But in this size, it's so like average, typical what most people have access to. And that's a pretty pattern. So no, it's not designer. No, it's not even what I would call a mall brand, but I do think that will do well for me. And I sell stuff like that quite regularly. And I sell shirts like that for 28, 32, 25, 20. So even if I'm selling it for 20 and I have a 70-30 split for my consigner, I'm okay with that as a sale. When you're selling volume like this, and when you have so many items and you're cranking through, it is all good. There's money in the bank all day. And I did not outlay any money for this. And I really didn't take any sourcing time. I was driving home and the whole transaction happened maybe start to finish 9 to 10 minutes. That's how long the whole thing, even getting everything in my car. That's how quickly this consigner. Actually, I have to consider the time I took to text her the contract and then a couple texts back and forth. So maybe 15 minutes, but 15 minutes and I have all this to sell. And then a sweet little pattern. That's very like retro. And it has orange, brown, gray. And it's a 5T. Brand is Gymboree. You guys know as I'm listing, getting everything in my spreadsheet, it can be ridiculous to try to talk and list at the same time. So bear with me. This is such a sweet color combination. It has like this little waist cincher. It almost reminds me of like a maternity top, but it would like cinch like right under the bust. The brand is INC, which is the Macy's store brand, if I'm not mistaken. Pink, extra large, ruffle, neckline, and then what else did I want to say? Oh, cinch tie. And like a cap sleeve. Oh, wait, there's gems. Gosh, this shirt just checks all the boxes. Gems, check. Tie, check. Ruffles, check. Where are the gems? Why are they just on the, I guess they're on the waist part? Are they everywhere? Yeah, they're just on the bottom. That's interesting. It is really a pretty top. And it's subtle, too. It's not like you're going to go out there and be like blinging out the world. Well, that's a nice one. Let's see what that ends up selling for. Okay. Tank top. Sonoma, size large. Pretty color pattern. Oh, there's a tie. Another tie in the back. Back of the neck. Did I say large? I'm interested. That's not an extra large. Green. White. What is it like? It's got a tropical flower pattern. Burgundy. It smells like a plum. Okay. Thigh, back of neck. Or if you hear noise in the background, it is Wednesday, but the landscapers are here, which is interesting because the landscapers usually come on Thursday, but there they are. Not that I would have not have been videoing because of that, because I just have too much to get through. Extra large, black, basic. It doesn't get much more basic than that. You know what I like about this though? It's long. It's a long tank. And it is an extra large. I said that already. What have we here? Apartment 9. Again, woo, hello. An interesting back detail. And this is like silver. See, Apartment 9, I'm telling you, not that I would buy this. I wouldn't pick this up at the at the thrift, but extra large royal blue silver cross pattern cross at back. But I will sell this for my consigners, and I'll be happy about it too. Oh, it's a tank. Did I say it was a tank? Because this does great. How do you guys work with this? Do you sell similar items like this? Is this in your repertoire? I'm just going to try to get through another few things. I still have quite the pile on my floor, although I see the floor. There is an end in sight. Have you guys heard the saying, there's a light at the end of the tunnel and it's not a train? Okay. Although, let me throw the caveat in there here that there's still 1, 2, 3, I think 4 bags in my trunk, 5 bags in my trunk. XL. Okay, this is the brand is UK Style, which is French Connection. I do know French Connection, but I don't know UK Style. But there's these cute like sunglasses and I'm like, what is it on a tablet? It's like the pocket of the shirt. And of course we have gems. This consignor loves her gems. Sunglass pocket. I am sorry for the noise, y'all. It was pouring for a while, so these poor landscapers are out in the soggy ground. Oh my gosh, you guys, this shirt. Okay, so what were we just talking about? Apartment 9, yes. Here's why I'm laughing. Just give me a moment to get this in my spreadsheet. Butterfly, white, blue. No, it's not blue, it's purple. Fuchsia. You are going to laugh. So remember how I was just saying that there is someone's at my door. I don't know who it is, but he is a solicitor or the Amazon guy. So do you remember how I was just saying that I had recently, or I was saying I sell this kind of stuff all the time? Let me re-show it to you again. It's very pretty top with butterflies, etc. It's a basic top, right? Apartment 9, didn't I say? And I was saying how I'll take it all day. Here's what I'm going to show you. Wait for it. There it is. Sold. And it sold on June. No, hold on. It sold on, June 2nd. So this is quite recently. It sold for $21. Okay. And I don't want to show you the person's information, but here was my previous listing. So you can see my photography. This is how we do it. So this is all my stuff. I put like a little note in there. I think I've shared this before, but this particular slide says, I love to offer bundle discounts. Please feel free to check out other items in my closet. If you like more than one item, I will send you a discounted offer. Isn't that nice of me? So here's the item, and it sold for $21. It's Apartment 9, which is, again, not necessarily a mall brand, but lower tier than that, but it sold for $21. And that last one was a size medium. So this is an extra large, which in my opinion generally does a little bit better. So I'm feeling good about that. And someone do the math. What is 70% of $21? Not to say it's going to sell for the same amount, but hey, I'm here for it. Okay, last item of the day. And then we're going to boogie. Green. Sleeveless. Top. Gosh, I got so excited about having had sold that before. There was someone at my door. He's not here any longer, but there was someone at my door. He must have been dropping a package. It's polyester, but it feels like silk. Gosh, what a pretty top. The brand is ANA, A New Approach. Do you guys say Anna or ANA? Isn't that darling? It is super lightweight, super soft, and it feels like silk. It looks like silk, but it is not silk. Extra large, green. It's kind of sleeveless. how else should I describe this? It's a V-neck with like a panel. V-neck with a stripe. Panel down front. Okay. Ta-da! Yay. So it is 2:15, so I'm going to jump off and go pick up my daughter from camp and then get into the afternoon shenanigans, if you will. You know, I was looking just when I was typing some of this in. I am so far at 141 items for this garage haul. 141, and I still have 4 bags, and I still have like a heap of mound on the floor. Wow. And I don't know if you remember me saying yesterday, I have a mound over here of Christmas holiday stuff and costumes that I have to pair them up. For example, I have this. Let's see, who is this? The Incredible Hulk, maybe? And all these costumes are like they were kind of on one bag, but I keep finding other bits in the other bag. So I said, I'm not going to try to match these up until I have all of the bags empty. And then I can just more easily see what do I have to work from. Hold on. Where's my hand? I've lost my hand. I think I lost my hand in the foot. Bloop, bloop. There we go. Okay, who is this guy? The Avengers. Marvel. Huh. Okay, so not the Hulk. Unless was the Hulk an Avenger? I don't know. I don't know my Marvel. Don't get mad. Yeah, is this the Hulk? Come on, right? No? And then he's wearing like pants or bottoms. So, and then the legs. Oh, is that toes? Ooh. Someone needs a pedicure. Ew. But so this is like the whole bodysuit, right? And again, I'm not in any rush because this will go for Halloween, but I'm assuming there's like a mask or a hat or something in my pile. So I have to sort it and then connect it, which will be easier to do once I have it all out instead of searching or thinking it's missing a part and then not. So that's why I'm a little bit disjointed with that. I'll get to it. It'll all get done. Oh, serenity now. I will get through it all. It is overwhelming when I look at it. And, somebody else might be like, just do it all at once and get through it. But I need to do it in small chunks because I can't forgo my listing, my photography, all the other parts of my business just to get through this haul. That wouldn't be fair to my other consigners, putting everything on hold for them while I'm trying to get through this. So it's about being organized and whatnot. Oh, and speaking of doing a little bit at a time, I mentioned yesterday that I leave some things in my car while I'm waiting as like they're like in holding, kind of desanitizing, if you will. They're in timeout. The situation yesterday was not spiders. Remember I was like, oh, there's like a little spider sack. It was just a fuzzy. When I got rid of it, I was like, oh, just a fuzzy. Thank goodness. Woo, dodged that bullet. So rest assured, I'm fine. And also it's funny, this consignor, when I open the bags, everything smells very, very strongly of their detergent. So I know that it's all been like freshly laundered. And I mean, some of it's still folded, for crying out loud. So I'm not worried that it's been stuffed in some cooped up in an attic or something. I feel okay that it's clean. It's just in my car also. So it's not in my house, making my family want to go mad. So y'all, thank you for hanging with me and spending some time together. It's been fun knowing that I can talk and some people are watching, and I have some friends saying hi, mostly you, George, which I love. So if you are watching, George, thank you. And it's good connecting with all you YouTube friends out there. I always love the feedback and the kind words that I'm hearing from you guys. So have a great day, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Probably won't be on for the rest of this week. I'm going to try to come on tomorrow, but then we're going out of town on Friday. So a little bit of a scramble. But anyhow, thanks for hanging out. Talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.